Hello and good morning. I just wanted to check in and see how your day is going, my day is going, and touch base today. I'm doing pretty good. I'm working on keeping the carbs really low. Um, Tracking my carbs today, and we'll see what the weight loss is. I've got to get my inflammation down. My feet are swollen and puffy and hurting, and that's usually my sign for let's do this. I wanted to talk about yet another diet that's out there that I have tried, and I was successful up to a point. That's the point. So that could give you a clue. This diet's all about points. So yes, that's the Weight Watchers diet. I did this back when I was in my early 20s, and I did it with my best friend. And amazingly, she's still my best friend, and we both still need to diet. So she's going through this with me. Um, does it work? Yes. Do you have to go to the meetings? Not anymore. That was a big thing in the 80s and 90s. You go to these meetings and you get a skill for losing weight, which makes no sense at all. You're counting your points, and the points are basically what kind of calories you're putting into your body. I bought a food scale. I measured my food. I lost weight. I never did the meetings. I did it through the app, which I ended up, it was not my app. It was not my membership. I ended up creating my own app on my phone or on an Excel spreadsheet of certain foods, and I would find out what the points were, and then I would track them, and I could do it myself without paying for anything because everything's out there on the internet and you can do whatever you want. I also, in that process, figured out how to manipulate the system, how to manipulate the foods and the points and find things that had 0 points, and then I could eat a lot of them and still make my points. What did that do? Did I lose weight? No, I stopped losing weight. It actually put me in the bathroom a couple times for the food choices that I made. So for example, Russell Stover's sugar-free candies. I ate them by the bagful. Why? Because they were like 0 points and 0 calories and 000. Like I talked about yesterday, there was sugar alcohol in them or some sort of artificial sugar in them. And at some point, your body, it's kind of like eating sugar-free gummy bears. Don't ever give that to somebody. A bag of sugar-free gummy bears will land somebody in the bathroom for the day. Your body, that sugar-free stuff will just flush your gut out completely. It was not a win. I also learned how to, if I want to eat this brownie or this Costco muffin that is like 30 points, I could eat that. And that would cost me all my points for the day. And then I would eat nothing else. So it didn't teach me to eat healthy. It taught me to eat restrictive. And it taught me that I can get away with my bad habits. And I didn't have to change anything. I just had to stop eating when I got to my certain points. It didn't last. It didn't work for me. It's probably the first diet on this list of diets that I've been going through that has not worked for me. It was very temporary. And yeah, at the beginning, I lost a bunch of weight, but then I started manipulating it. And once you start manipulating a diet and not sticking to it wholeheartedly and completely as it was intended, it stops working. Also, when you're eating points, you're not getting nutrition. So, I mean, if I ate that chocolate Costco muffin, which really sounds good, so I haven't had one of those in a few years, how much nutrition are you getting out of that? You're not getting any vitamins or minerals out of it. You're just getting sugar, carbs, and garbage. So, yes, you ate your food for the day, but how are you fueling your body? Are you going to be hangry by dinner time? Absolutely. Are you going to have sustained energy for the rest of the day? No. It's just not something it's not good, and it's allowing really bad eating habits. On a lighter note, let's make this a combined one. Let's throw in keto, for example. I put my husband on a keto diet a few years back, and he lost like 30 pounds on it. He did a 1 meal a day keto diet, and he would eat half a pound of bacon in the morning with 2 to 4 eggs. That's all he'd have the whole day. It was in the morning, So it gave him the protein and the sustained energy to get him through his school day, his work day. And by the time he came home at night, he was like, I'm hungry, but I'm good. And then we go to bed. And it is easier to sleep on an empty stomach. Keto, that's what it's called. That was the 1 meal a day. It was kind of a combination of a few of these diets that we've talked about. 1 meal a day, keto diet. Was there sugar in the bacon? Yeah, so it gave him a little bit of sugar in the morning. But he lost weight and he looked really good. And he got to where he was healthy. And I'd like to do that with him again. We'll see if he's game for it. He's not really liking this carb-free thing. We'll see how dinner goes tonight. But I'm going to keep trying with him and keep encouraging him to keep trying, because I'd like to see him. He was excited this morning when he woke up and he was down 4 pounds. Why is he down 4 pounds? Because I fed him vegetables and chicken last night and nothing else. I made a really neat dinner. It had sauteed chicken, and then I threw in bell peppers, and on top of the bell peppers was corn and black beans. And honestly, it had so much flavor in there. It was really amazing. He was just kind of like, I don't like my bell peppers this crunchy. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll make them less crunchy next time. He goes, it's kind of plain. I said, yeah, because normally you would pour it over rice or pour it over pasta, and we're not doing that anymore. He goes, yeah. I said, if you have to gag it down, I'm sorry, I won't make it again. But he loves fajitas. And so it was kind of fajitas without the tortilla. And I'm trying to push the keto and trying to get him off the carbs. It's a fight. It's hard when your body is so used to those. He does not have a thyroid, so his body naturally craves carbs because it's looking for that instant metabolism boost, because your thyroid controls your metabolism. So if his thyroid meds are off, it pushes him to crave carbs a lot, which evidently it's off because he's gaining weight and he shouldn't be. Anyways, Weight Watchers is interesting. I'm sure it works. I know one of my girlfriends at work uses it and loves it. And she keeps her points. She's losing weight. She's feeling healthy. But she's stuck now all of a sudden. It's like, you shouldn't be stuck, you know? And sometimes your hormones are out of whack, and it's not something you can diet through or you can eat through. You have to give it a fast here and there. Spread out your food. Spread out your meals. Let your body heal for a little bit. But again, my word means nothing when I'm still overweight. So it's time to get my face skinny again. It's time to lose some weight again. And I was looking back through my videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, my face was so skinny when I was fasting, and it really showed in my face. And I like it better when my face is skinny. So it's time to do that. It really is. Anyways, more another day. I will check in with you tomorrow and let you know how the weight loss is going. I have been weighing in the mornings. Nothing really to report. So hopefully it'll start progressing in a more rapid way with the better eating habits. And if I can, I may start fasting again. We'll see. Anyways, here's to healthier, happier, me and you. You and me and you. Yeah, whatever.